We started Zepto about 10 months ago now. What we're doing is essentially quick commerce, 10-minute delivery. Started out with groceries, expanding to a couple new categories. It's been pretty fun, I think. When COVID really hit, both Adit, my co-founder, and I we were marveling at this problem of grocery delivery because we had spent some time abroad and we saw that, okay, this is a fairly solved problem, but then why did all hell break loose in, March and April of 2020? Is there anything we can do about it? And so, spent some time experimenting with different models of grocery delivery and then eventually sort of stumbled on this whole, dark store, quick commerce, 10-minute thing. And just ran a couple of pilots, seemed like customers really liked it, figured out a way of making it work operationally, obviously with good unit economics, and then started scaling from there. I think since August last year to today, we're now in about 10 cities in India, so the top 10 metros. And I think on the whole, things are going well. I think as COVID does start to wane off, I think one of the things that won't really change is some of the habits that have been formed around delivery. I think the convenience that not just us, but in general, delivery companies were able to, provide to Indian consumers. I don't expect a lot of that to change. I think those habits will probably stick around for some time. But that's a little bit about Zepto.
So what was your funding requirement to expand into 10 cities at such a fast clip?
Sorry, can you repeat that? What was that?
What was the kind of funding you needed in order to grow so fast and expand so quickly?
I think so. Initially, we didn't raise a lot of capital, and I think that in hindsight, that was a great thing. At the time, we were like, oh man, all of our competitors have so much money, right? But initially, we didn't raise a lot of capital. We just had this one micro market in Bombay that we started with, and really spent quite some time there perfecting the model and really trying to nail, both the customer experience and operationally the economics as well. Once we were at a point where we were demonstrating both sides of it, that customers love it, they're retaining, they're ordering 2-3 more times a week, and consistently getting exactly what they ordered, good quality produce, and getting that in that committed time frame. Then we said, okay, let's try to scale this up and continue to scale it up while maintaining the same level of operational rigor. And once we were able to show that in a couple of markets is when we started to say, okay, this works, right? Now let's it was pretty easily demonstratable, and so we spoke to a couple of funds, and then I think around last year, September, October is when we started really fundraising, and since then I've raised a couple of rounds. Things are going pretty well.